What's going on, guys? It's your boy Aaron over at ValidPerformance. Welcome back to the page. Here we have another installation video going on. Today we are going to be working on the EK Coupe naturally aspirated K24. You guys already know. I know a lot of you guys are finally excited to see this car on the channel, see us start putting in some work. Luckily for you guys, she's back up and running. She's very excited to be out, and we're looking very forward to installing all of these great parts for you guys on the video for the channel. Check it out. Stay tuned. First things first, what we're going to do is we're going to open our hood. Here we have a K24 A2 out of a TSX installed in my EK Coupe. We are using a RSX Type S tranny. If you look down here is where your shifter cables are going to be. So what we're going to do is we're going to take out these cotter pins right here, the clip that pops straight up right here on the stock RSX brackets. We're going to take off 3 of these 12mm bolts to get that whole bracket and cables up and out of there, and then we'll move on to the next step. Alright, you guys saw we got the bracket and the cables off of the tranny. Next thing is we are going to move inside of the car. I'm using the KTuned shifter relocate, but you have to cut into the tunnel and then bolt it up through the bottom up. So what we're gonna have to do is remove this center console and shift the console right here and get to the bolts for the plate to drop that plate down and undo the cables onto the shifter box. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and we'll check back in. Pretty much once you get the center console out and the shifter console out, you are stuck with this view right here. Already loosened the 2 bolts that go up front, loosened one of the ones that go back here. I don't think I'll have to drop it completely. I already did the clips that go onto the shifter box here and took the cotter pins out here and slid that off already. I might have to drop my exhaust. Alrighty, so we just got the new one slid into the bracket, tightened up. Just going to go ahead and put our cotter pins back on here and here and button up the plate right back up. Fortunately enough, I had just enough room to slide the cables right out of the slot without dropping the exhaust. So I'm going to tighten up the plate back up right now and get the center console. Actually, I'm probably going to leave the center console off in case I have to adjust these shifter cables at all. Alright, here we have them fully installed. As you can see, we have our KTuned bracket fully tightened. We have the shifter cables fully mounted on the shift box. Got the shift box bracket back up. Gonna put the center console back together, and then I will show you guys the difference in throw. Not much, it doesn't shorten up the throw that much, but you'll be able to hear / kind of see the difference on how differently it engages, and I can tell I am going to be a big fan of these cables already. Alright, and this is with the KTuned Race spec cable. You can see it does definitely take up a lot of that slop that we had. Engages. I love it. Smooth engagement. It's gonna work. Let's go do a pull. Alright, there you guys see what she does with the new shifter cables in. I personally feel much better difference. I feel more comfortable banging the gears into the car only because I know that the race cables are there. Secondly, they're going to hold, and thirdly, it feels like a much nicer cut when I'm engaging gears. I like the way it feels when I engage the gears. This was Lewis's first time in the car. He was the one that actually recorded me driving, and he seemed pretty impressed. Lewis, what'd you think of your first ride in the all-motor coupe?
That's all I gotta say. This thing is ridiculous.
Wow.
It hooks like I've never seen before.
It left him a little speechless. So if you guys are interested in seeing a lot more on this car, this is only the beginning. We have only installed 2 parts this year on this car. We have a whole wall full of parts for it. So make sure you guys stay tuned, like, subscribe, drop a comment if you enjoyed the video and what else you'd like for us to do. See y'all soon.